Alright, my video today is about Mark Dice. This guy is totally cheerleading Donald Trump. This guy is not here to help. He doesn't point out to all the bad cabinet picks that Donald Trump has picked, like this guy Punk Hegseth, like how he picked John Bolton in the past. He's just cheerleading Donald Trump. I mean, him and his brainwashed audience, they act like they won the Super Bowl or something. Well, they won the lotto because Trump's the president again, man. Trump is not here to help. Mark Dice, I mean, he's a shill, man. He's a shill. And people should see that by now. I mean, all stupid comments up here, man. Cheerleading. Yeah, right there I wrote, Trump is bringing Jared Kushner back. Now, does Jared Kushner have America's best interests? Is he America first? No. I mean, stupid comments, man. Cheerleading. All right, here's one good question. One good comment. This guy, he writes, can we take 2 steps back and ask a serious question? Why is Trump choosing neocons to key cabinet positions? Why? It's bad enough that the American constitutional republic is dead and the land is swarming with murderers, murdering politicians, murdering gang members, murdering drug traffickers. But to nominate neocons to cabinet positions? I hope Governor Nome drops out and returns to South Dakota so she can save herself in South Dakota. Yeah, she's a bitch, that Nome. She wants anyone who questions Israel to be arrested. It's crazy. I mean, I can't believe people... I mean, Mark Dice, he can be funny at times. He can be funny. I mean, so what? He goes after the liberals. I mean, come on, who hasn't figured that out by now? So Mark Dice, just like the corporate media, is talking to you like you're stupid. This guy is not on your side. He is controlled opposition. And it's sad how so many of you just can't see it. All right, here's when Trump was making sense. Today, he's a complete neocon himself.
Wrong.
Bush is a piece of garbage.
So. That's just so you understand. You know what that is? That's Jeb's special interest and lobbyists talking. Look, let me just tell you something. Jeb is so wrong. You got to fight ISIS first. You fight ISIS first. Right now you have Russia, you have Iran, you have them with Assad, and you have them with Syria. You have to knock out ISIS. They're chopping off heads. These are animals. You have to knock them out. You have to knock them off strong. You decide what to do after. You can't fight 2 wars at one time. If you listen to him and you listen to some of the folks that I've been listening to, that's why we've been in the Middle East for 15 years and we haven't won anything. We've spent $5 trillion in the Middle East because of thinking
like... Trillions gone, which cause more inflation and higher taxes. Trump ain't talking like this now.
Like that. We've spent and Lindsey Graham, who backs him, who had 0 on his polls. So let me just tell you something. We've spent. I only tell the truth, lobbyists. We've spent $5 trillion all over the middle. We have to rebuild our country. We have to rebuild our infrastructure. You listen to that, you're going to be there for another 50 years.
All right, Governor Bush, please respond.
So the very basic fact is that Vladimir Putin is not going to be an ally of the United States. The whole world knows this. It's a simple, basic fact. They're not taking out. They're not even attempting to take out ISIS. They're attacking the troops that we're supporting. We need to create a coalition, Sunni-led coalition, on the ground with our special operators to destroy ISIS and bring about stability. And you can't do that with Assad in power.
We're supporting troops that we don't even know who they are.
Okay,
We're supporting troops that we don't even know who they are.
All right.
You have no idea who they are.
Gentlemen, I think we're gonna leave that there. I've got a
This
question
is from a guy
from
who
Senator.
gets his foreign policy from the shows.
Oh, yeah,
This is a
yeah.
guy who thinks that Hillary Clinton was a great negotiator in Iran.
Spent
We're living in
24
dangerous
million
times.
in New Hampshire.
This is a man
And
who
he's
insults his
practically
way to the nomination.
24 million.
All right, ladies. All right.
Give me a
All right,
break.
gentlemen.
Wow.
Jeb is so.
Maybe Trump was just playing a role to get people sucked into believing in him. I mean, he's not talking like this now, so I don't know why these Trump tards still believe in him. Oh, what a tease.
Our gas, your shower is now ready.
And Mark Dice, he ain't talking about this. Mark Dice is useless.
Do you still love WikiLeaks?
I know nothing about WikiLeaks. It's not my thing. I know nothing really about them. It's not my deal in life. I don't really have any opinion.
WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks.
WikiLeaks. WikiLeaks. Oh, we love WikiLeaks. This WikiLeaks stuff is unbelievable.
WikiLeaks. I love WikiLeaks. 33,000 emails. 33,000. But we'll talk about that in a minute. We have to go back to WikiLeaks. Oh, WikiLeaks.
WikiLeaks also shows something I've been warning everybody about for a long time. The media is simply an extension of Hillary Clinton's campaign. You saw it. You saw so many of the things. I'll tell you, this WikiLeaks stuff is unbelievable. It tells you the inner heart. You got to read it.
They want to distract us from WikiLeaks. It's been amazing what's coming out on WikiLeaks.
Oh, we love WikiLeaks. Boy, they have really, WikiLeaks, they have revealed a lot. They've revealed that there's a great hostility toward Catholics. They've revealed that there's a great hostility toward evangelicals. I mean, this WikiLeaks is fascinating.
And you know, as I was getting off the plane, they were just announcing new WikiLeaks, and I wanted to stay there, but I didn't want to keep you waiting. Let me run back into the plane and find out.
I know nothing about WikiLeaks. It's not my thing. It's not my deal in life.
Machine guns are illegal. We all remember what happened in Las Vegas on
When I opened the report, the number one thing in the report was proactive prevention.
This morning, we also completed the process to issue a new regulation banning bump stocks. It's critical to have armed personnel available at a moment's notice. These are people, teachers in many cases, that are the highest trained that you can get. People that are natural to firearms, people that know how to handle them, people that have great experience, and on top of the experience have taken courses. And they're right on the site.
Administration did. And I want to thank you so much for doing that. So thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, everybody. But look, we did something that was historic. We saved tens of millions of lives worldwide. We, together, all of us, not me, we got a vaccine done, 3 vaccines done, and tremendous therapeutics like Regeneron and other things that have saved a lot of lives. We got a vaccine done in less than 9 months that was supposed to take from 5 to 12 years. Because of that vaccine, millions and millions of people, I think this would have been the Spanish flu of 1917, where up to 100 million people died. This was going to ravage the country far beyond what it is right now. Take credit for it. Take credit for it. It's a great, what we've done is historic. Don't let them take it away. Don't take it away from ourselves. You're playing right into their hands when you sort of like, oh, the vaccine. If you don't want to take it, you shouldn't be forced to take it. No mandates, but take credit because we saved tens of millions of lives. Take credit. Don't let them take that away from you.
Okay, so the president made news.
Do you agree with that? Right?
Both the president and I are vaxxed, and did you get the booster?
Yes.
I got it too. Okay, so...
Don't. That's all. There's a very tiny group of it.
Does a president of any country sign orders to prevent their own citizens from talking or thinking a certain way about another country? And yet that's all we're seeing from this guy, because that's who he is. He's a puppet for Israel, just like I told you the day before and the day after he was selected president. People need to wake up, because this is accelerating way faster than we ever thought. Any given moment we could wake up and be unable to communicate, or worse, because this is moving fast. A president of a country making it a huge issue for people in colleges or institutions in his own country, unable to think freely. This is insane. This is totally insane, but here it is. This is them externalizing the hierarchy. They want you to know who's in charge. And you need to wake up, and you need to wake up soon. Because it's been right in front of your face the entire...
Mr. President.
Well, you know, the biggest change I've seen in Congress is Israel literally owned Congress. You understand that 10 years ago, 15 years ago. And it was so powerful. It was so powerful. And today it's almost the opposite. You have between AOC and Omar and these people that hate Israel. They hate it with a passion. They're controlling Congress, and Israel is not a force in Congress anymore. It's just amazing. I've never seen such a change. And we're not talking about over a very long period of time. But I think you know exactly what I'm saying. They had such power. Israel had such power, and rightfully, over Congress, and now it doesn't. It's incredible, actually.